about 2 or 3 years ago that the entire collection has been digitised and placed on
So
servers.
this is very interesting. We got about $40,000-50,000 from Climate Conference. The rest we paid ourselves, and we commercially digitized all the testimonies as they were. It took us, we had to put it in 44 terabytes.
44 terabytes. Right.
Yeah. But at the same time, this was done commercially outside the Holocaust. At the same time, we were compressing the same DVDs to be able to put it on a DVD, because an hour recording on an hour digitized stamp, an hour of an interview which was digitized takes 30 gigabytes. On a DVD you could put 4.7 gigabytes.
Yeah.
So we had to compress it.
Yeah.
And we compressed here all the DVDs which we had, and actually the real storage, which could be easily even transferred to other people, to other museum, is the hard drive with the compressed DVDs. Like recently, we sent the copy of 1,300 DVDs on 3 gigabyte drive to Israel, which means a lot, because apart from the storing it here, we have safe storage in all the time.
So that's an external backup in Israel at Yad Vashem.
External, yeah.
Yeah,
External,
great.
yeah.
I was wondering if I can ask you as well, I know that you're working on a documentary. You're a very busy man, busier than me. You're working on a documentary at the moment. Can you tell us a little bit about that process? You're constantly editing films on your Apple computer.
We're actually trying to produce a film. That's a film, it's actually working here. I realized that not only myself, but most of the people managed to survive because somebody helped them to do it. Few of them knew who it was and could provide Yad Vashem with the details, and they got recognition by being called righteous gentles and so on. There are trees planted in their memory in Israel. But there was a lot of people who helped. And to help the Holocaust to survive. And you don't know where it was. You were never able to say properly thank you. And I thought we should make a film about it. They were making a film. We have a commercial producer who is doing it, sisters are doing it. To me, it is very important because actually the basic message of the Holocaust that a human being shouldn't forget about humanity. This is the final message. The Holocaust is a lesson what happened to people when they forget they're human. So, this is part of it. Gratitude will also.
Yeah. I was wondering if I can ask briefly about your use of digital media generally. I've already been telling some of my students that you defy the stereotype that is often placed on people in your demographic, so to speak. You've had a smartphone for longer than I have. You edit videos every day on your Apple computer.
Actually,
And you're on Facebook more than me.
this I don't know, but the fact is that as life changes, the biggest progress which we make in technology affects us enormously. When I was a child, I went to school and I wanted to find out about something. I had to go to the library, walk there for half an hour, pay the fee for using the book, return the book. To find few facts would take me about an hour. Today, you can Google it on your smartphone and it doesn't take longer than a few seconds.
Yeah.
So this advance of technology played an enormous role in my life, and currently when I was born, it was era of computer, age of electricity. Now we're living in the age of computer, and it's essential to take all the advantages of modern technology.
Yeah.
It's even the smartphone gets smarter every few months.
Exactly. It's hard to keep up with it. And speaking of that need to keep up with technology, I'm wondering if I can get your perspective on the story pods downstairs. The students will see them when they come to the centre, the interactive touchscreen kiosks, and now we've got an iPad app as well, which I assume you've downloaded onto your phone.
Not yet.
Not yet? Okay.
Yeah, but I will tell you, actually, people are changing continuously. We are subject to the environment which is changing. When I went to school, I was writing with a pen and ink. Today, you're using computers. And the way of people do things and think and the way you use the technology change enormously. iPod is one of the symptoms of the world changing. You can find out much more, or StoryPod, much faster and much easier than ever. What is very important? Two things: acquiring knowledge, and two, the use of the knowledge. Acquiring knowledge, it's very easy, but what you should use people, how to use knowledge for humanitarian purposes, because at the present moment, the first precedence would have to be war, destruction, instead of creation.
Yeah.
And this is one of the biggest problems.
Yeah. Thank you very much. Thank you, Philip. That was fantastic.